for that, but it smells real nice. Oh, there she goes, there she goes, there she goes again. When she goes, no one knows who or where she's been. And I should know that she'll be back again. There she goes, there she goes, there she goes again. It's alright when it's okay. Yeah, you never listen to what anybody else says. Such a stubborn one, I think I'm in love with you. Come on, you're such a sweet little honey. Your smile's the loveliest of the lovely. Yeah, ditch that guy, we'll go outside. I know what we can do.
Hey folks, welcome back to The Terrible Truth.
Welcome.
And I finally have found a segment title for myself. It will be the Celebrity Relationship Watch with Mr. Right. And we touched on this last week, and this was before the lawsuit was dropped. But we're going to talk again about Justin Bieber and the ultimate lie that women tell, the big one. Men may lie the most, but women tell the biggest lies. And this one may end up backfiring on this woman. I just think it's quite funny. Of course, she is only 20 years old, so, you know, she's probably not all there. Oh, which reminds me, I saw this. I saw this article today on the Drudge Report, and it made me give one of those spontaneous great quotes that I love giving. And it said, 1 in 4 women take medication for a mental disorder. To which I said, being a woman is a mental disorder.
It is.
Look at Mr. Nice Guy back there. He's like, wow. So that was my little fun quip for the day. Let's get back into the Justin Bieber case and this woman that's decided to try and sperm jack him. We talked about that last week. Did you watch the show last week?
No, I did not.
You
But
didn't?
she didn't sperm jack him.
She tried to.
I mean, he totally did her without a condom to begin with. So I mean,
Did he?
Not like she.
Did he?
I don't know. Well,
He's-
what
he's-
is he gonna like squirt in the toilet and she's gonna go in the toilet? And
Well,
scoop
no.
it up?
First off, all right. One of the problems with this whole scenario. Is this: it would tarnish his reputation as being in the closet. All right. If this were to get out, then he wouldn't be in the closet anymore.
About what? Be in what closet?
About being gay.
He's not gay. He has like one of the hottest
Again,
girls.
the same reaction from Mr. Nice Guy.
He's gonna come out when
He's gonna come out. I mean,
Wow.
even with a hot girlfriend like Selena Gomez, she's a little young though.
I didn't think Ricky Martin was gay.
I'm sorry, but he's.
Oh, I knew Ricky
Justin
Martin
Bieber
was
is
gay.
definitely not gay. He's not gay. He's not gay. He's not gay.
We'll see.
He's not gay.
We'll see. Anyway,
He's not gay.
so this whole scenario would tarnish that reputation of him possibly being in a closet because he wants to have gay fans.
Since when does he want to have gay fans?
I don't know. Lady Gaga wants to have gay fans.
Okay, but that doesn't mean she's gay. She just wants everybody.
Yeah, she wants everybody. Well, same thing with him. He wants.
He doesn't want gay people to be his fans. He doesn't care. Who's
All right, see here. Check it out. This is how. All right, for those of you that were following last week, this girl tried to sue Justin Bieber, saying that Justin is the father of her child because they hooked up backstage at one of his performances. Blah blah blah. And the girl's name, we're going to out her because the media has. Mariah Yater, the woman who claims to have had Justin Bieber's baby, had the credibility of her story undermined today. Celebrity website TMZ published text allegedly sent by Yater implying that Bieber is not the father. The 20-year-old reportedly texted a friend begging him to delete any text her mother sent stating that the child's father was someone other than Justin Bieber. So, she tried to sperm jack him like we talked about last week. And she's stupid because she tried to sue him for child support. Mariah, He is a multi-millionaire. He's got really good lawyers. And to go along with this, she has officially dropped the lawsuit. Part of this might be because she was going to get hit with at least 2 that I could think of off the top of my head. Number 1, defamation of character. And number 2, probably the far more greater one on her life, because this one would mean she would go to prison. She would be charged with statutory rape in the state of California because she was over the age and he was under the age. So you weren't quite thinking this one through, Mariah. I'm just saying. And yet another example of women being completely irrational. Judging by this woman's actions, she was wanting the whole emotional situation to happen because she would forever be known as the girl that had Justin Bieber's baby. And that would set her apart from all the other sycophantic fans that he's got. Like her.
I'm not like a crazy fan, but
Well, he's no Drake.
yeah, definitely not. But he's a nice guy. I enjoy him.
So do you want to be like Drake's future ex-wife?
I don't want to be his ex-wife. I want to be his wife.
Oh,
I gotta stop.
I think that
look even crazier around talking about Drake.
I
It's
think
pretty
that
nuts.
position's been filled.
But with who?
Mrs.
He ain't
Drake.
got no wife.
Mrs. Drake.
Who's Mrs. Drake?
Oh, you'll find out.
Oh, wow. What are you talking about? Please don't do this to me right now because I was just looking up his girlfriends like the other day. I'm not a stalker. I was just seeing like what type of girls he was into. That's all.
Like who?
What do you mean?
Who's he into?
He's into like, no offense, this isn't like a racist comment, but he's into like those thick black chicks.
He's into.
Strippers
Wait a second.
and stuff.
I heard 2 weeks ago. You told me, was it you or no? It was Miss Cookbook.
Okay.
Miss Cookbook said that he was into.
I think I know who you're about to say, but have you seen her body? I know who you're talking about. Have you seen her
No,
body?
it was some white chick. It
I
was
know-
some white chick.
This chick. I know who you're talking about. Trust me, I know everything about him. This chick
Right up here.
from-
Right up here. We're on a internet movie database. Right
Hold
there.
on, wait. No, not the movie. Well, I could use Thor.
Yeah, just type in her name.
No, I'm just gonna go to Thor and then watch. You'll see.
Thor.
Because
She's in Thor? Who's
yeah,
in Thor?
She's in Thor, the girl that he likes, or he stated that he liked. Where's she at?
Scroll down.
Her.
That is Kat Dennings.
Kat Dennings.
Yeah, she looks like a thick black chick.
She's thick.
No, she's not.
She is super thick. Are
Is
you
she-
kidding me? Look at her. That girl, for a white girl, she is nothing but ass and titties, okay? Look at her. Yeah, suck it. Tell me.
No.
Are you kidding me?
The camera adds 10 pounds.
Wow, are you kidding me?
The camera
She's
adds
so
10 pounds.
thick. Please stop. I know what Drake likes, okay? And whatever. I don't care. I don't want to get into this subject.
Let's take a look at her pictures because I'm
She's
pretty. Look at
gorgeous.
that. No, she all right.
I think she's pretty. I don't like her makeup there.
No, there's too much makeup on that one, and then that's
Yeah.
whatever.
See, she's...
No, she's not thick. What are you
Yes,
talking
she-
about? No,
you're-
no,
you are
no,
blind.
No. So you think you could?
Bro,
you'd
look
fit
at all
that?
the other girls he's dated. It's absolutely disgusting.
Who's he did? All right, pull it up here.
No,
right here.
there's no movie. They're not in movies. They're like models and stuff. They're like...
Pull it up here. They'll be the models
It's
are in
gonna
here too.
search. It's gonna search.
The models are in here too.
What am I gonna type? Drake's girlfriend? I don't know their names.
What do you mean you don't know their names?
I just go on Google. And
I
type
thought
in
you
Drake
were a Drake
Drake's
stalker.
girlfriend. I don't want to know who.
All right,
his
she's
girl- like,
redeemed her stalker status. She doesn't know the names of these girls.
That's good. I don't want to be his stalker. I'm just like a really big fan.
Drake's girlfriend.
I can't even look at these.
Who's
sometimes.
that?
Don't worry about it.
Who's that
I'll
with
show
the
you.
ass
I'm
sticking
gonna
out?
show you.
I want to see the ass sticking out.
Okay.
I mean,
hold on.
look at this shirt. I want to see the ass sticking out. Who? Mariah? Who? What?
Okay.
Mariah? That was a reporter.
Come
Just
on.
pull up that one. Just right there.
No.
Man. Spam.
Because there's this one site that showed absolutely all of them, even his ex-girlfriends.
So we're gonna waste time here watching. For
No,
Drake's
I mean, you're the one who asked. I mean, okay, well, whatever. Here goes an example of some of the chicks he's dated. Girls that look nothing like me at all. So, yeah. Well,
Who's that?
He didn't date.
Oh, that's Vanessa.
Hudgens.
No,
Yeah,
no,
he didn't
she's
date
got a thing
Vanessa
for white guys.
Hudgens. Yeah. So, like, just super thick girls, pretty much.
So he wants that ass.
Yeah, pretty much. He loves strippers. Like,
Look at that! Holy crap!
I know he like loves strippers, and the like smallest girl he's ever dated was probably like Rihanna, and he only
dated
went on, like,
Rihanna?
one date with her. Yeah. Yeah. That's all he cares about is like thick females. Like that's it. That's his life, pretty much.
And
I mean, which is fine. Whatever. Look at that. What the? Like who? What? I don't even know. Whatever. I'm hating right now. So
what do you mean you're hating? Look at that ass! Holy crap! That's huge.
I realize that. I know that.
So this is the girls that he like, huh?
Yeah.
Drake,
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, man. At least you're not gay.
At least
All
he's
right.
not gay.
That would really suck if you like one day just came out of the closet. Would you be heartbroken?
You know, a lot of people. You know, there's actually a lot of people who think he's gay. Like
Why?
they think he's a lame, like soft, pussy little bitch because of his music. Because
Why?
he talks about females, he talks about his love life, and he's more of a singer now than a rapper, and everybody just wants to hate on him, and they think he's just some soft ass faggot rapper. Yeah, word in the street says Drake is gay, but he's taking over the radio waves, so it doesn't even matter. He's blowing up. He's been blown up. He will always be blown up. So, yeah.
It's emotions.
Okay, so on our subject of boycotting America, what?
God damn.
You guys make me feel so weird about this.
God damn.
It is weird. I mean, there's plenty of girls that I like, but like, all right, I got some. Who would I consider to be the ones I like the most? Probably Caterina Morano or Morano. I can't even pronounce her last name. She's an Italian actress. I like her a lot, but I don't go into all this information. I don't need it. I just know that she's pretty and I like her.
Okay.
And Penelope Cruz.
Okay.
I love Penelope Cruz.
Well, I mean, how much information can you get off those people who do movies every once in a great while?
There's
Like,
plenty. If I had the time or
Well,
energy to
that's
go look
fine.
it up on friggin' line.
So what are you trying to say? I have time and energy to go look this shit up?
I'm saying that you've taken the time and effort to go look this crap up.
I have. You're right.
I got other shit I gotta do.
Gosh.
I
it
just like
takes 2
seeing Penelope
seconds to
Cruz
look
in the
these
movies.
up.
That's
It
all I
takes
like,
2
you know?
seconds. 2 seconds to look these
I
things
just
up.
know, like, this is the extent of my knowledge. I know that she's had a kid recently with Javier Bardem, and she got married to Javier Bardem.
Look at
I
that. You know his
figured,
name and everything.
I
like,
figured that she would get married to an Italian guy because
he even knows what type of guys she likes.
no, because she loves Italy. She did some stuff over in Italy, and she fell in love with Italy.
See, I don't
and
even know
she's
what
made
Drake
this statement
loves,
before.
like-
She's made this statement: "I am an Italian woman trapped in a Spanish woman's body."
Who's that?
Penelope Cruz,
I wouldn't doubt it. She's the bomb.
and I know she's from Spain. She's
Drake's like, he likes Las Vegas and Houston.
Houston and Vegas.
He likes.
You know,
Oh, he's gonna be at Club Sky, and I'm hoping to get VIP.
Are you going to the concert tomorrow?
I wish.
Wait, who's got VIP?
Who got VIP?
Does Mrs. Drake have VIP?
I have me.
I have no idea.
You're not Mrs. Drake.
Well, yeah, I might
I
have
no
VIP
idea, but I
to
heard
go
she
see
she's
it.
planning on going.
Ask Mrs. Drake if she's got VIP.
Who the hell is Mrs. Drake?
I wish she came.
Like, I sincerely wish somebody would tell me they're a bigger Drake fan than me, because they're not. Everybody knows it. I have a sick obsession with Drake.
Do you watch Degrassi?
I have, yes. I don't watch it anymore, unfortunately, because I don't have cable. But
Did you watch it when he was on?
Of course. I was thinking about him when he was in a wheelchair. Like, when he was a jit, when he had the little Jew fro, I was still in love with Drake. Like,
With the Jew fro?
he had a Jew fro.
What the
He's
hell
trying
is
to
a
get
Jew
his
fro?
back.
Yeah,
It's just like a
yeah.
mini fro. It's a Jew fro.
Are
If
you
were to see
saying
him-
that Mr. Nice Guy got a Jew fro right now?
I don't know what's going on over there, but it could be. a
What's
Jew
going
fro.
on over
If
there?
was
He
a
hasn't
Jew.
visited Barber in a bit.
All right.
The same thing with Dr. Lovestrange because he's got that stupid beanie on his head.
Damn, you guys slacking because it's winter, just like when girls don't shave their legs. Mine's are actually shaved,
Well,
though.
we both.
Yours are shaved.
Yeah, they're shaved.
Okay.
All right, so.
So we want to go over to the boycotting American women now?
Yeah, I agree with you. So, I mean,
You ready for this? Did you read this? This is the original post right here.
I think
I'm
you
gonna
told me
read
this
the
a while
original
ago.
post, yeah. I am an American man, and I have decided to boycott American women. In a nutshell, American women are most likely to cheat on you, to divorce you, to get fat, to steal half of your money in the divorce courts. They don't know how to cook or clean. They don't want to have children. And therefore, what intelligent man would want to get involved with an American woman? Now, I'm going to hit on this topic of American women not wanting children, because that is important, and women need to understand this. And they need to I'm going to give you ladies the key to unlocking this mental game that guys are playing, all right? And this will help you spot players, okay? So let's continue. American women are generally immature, selfish, extremely arrogant, and self-centered, mentally unstable. Remember that statistic, 1 in 4 are taking medications for mental diseases.
Honestly, that's not a shocker. It really isn't. We are very fucking.
They are irresponsible, and I've got more stories on that too, and highly unchaste.
What?
That means you sleeping around
Oh.
just because. And you'll just do it just because it feels good. Which goes a lot with the irrationality, because women tend to base their emotional or their relationship decisions on emotion instead of logic. The behavior of most American women is utterly disgusting, to say the least. This blog is my attempt to explain why I feel American women are inferior to foreign women, also known as non-American women, and why American men should boycott American women and date and marry only foreign or non-American women.
I'm all for this guy having his own fucking opinion. That's so cool. That's so awesome. But you're so retarded to say boycott American women. Bro,
I don't think he
probably live in America. And
He
there's
is.
there's
I'm an American man. It's his
trillions
first-
of American women. You cannot say that we could boycott American women. What's going to happen? Like, what's going to happen? What if every man across the United States boycotted us? What are you guys going to do? Like, go all the way to bump
It's
up
called
Egypt
internet
and watch
porn.
those females not even like you. They won't even fuck with y'all American men. They don't even care about y'all. Like, they're gonna
Who?
be like, you're nasty.
Are
You're
you
fat,
kidding me?
You like beer.
Oh,
you're disgusting,
hell no!
Like, you
See,
don't clean,
I had
you
the
don't
privilege.
cook, blah,
I
blah.
had the privilege
Well, that's
of living
but
overseas.
And you also have the education. You also have the background. You also have you're proper. You're not a normal American. You've been around and everything. There's not many men out there. So for him to be like, I think all American men, no, because American men are just as low as American women if you want to get there. They won't ever be able to bag a foreign chick.
No, the problem with American men, no, they'll be able to bag the foreign chicks easy. The problem with American men is this. It's become so easy for men to get women. The highly unchaste comment right here. That the men don't even try. I think we covered that. When did we cover that, Mr. Nice Guy? That the American men don't try anymore? We talked about that real briefly, about 3 or 4 episodes back. Because I remember reading it on the computer, because it was a blog. I went to the relationship page on MSN, because I'll get some of my material there. And it was the title of the article was, "Are American Women Easy?" And it went to the statistics of how American women are real easy, because the competition is up, because guys aren't going to college, and so they're in these highly women-dense environments.
Yeah, definitely.
So in order to get the men's attentions, they're doing more to get the men's attentions.
Yeah.
So the men don't have to try. And men are going through entire relationships without actually having to do what is proper stuff that I see my own father doing for my mother. And then me and Mr. Nice Guy, are passed off because we're boring. What you think about that, Mr. Nice Guy? Isn't that some BS? Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what to say about that. I can't disagree. I mean, that's very true. So, guess just preach on.
Now, part of the foreign women, like, I was in Italy, and the girls that were in Italy loved the American men because the American men treated the women much better. And the reason that they treated the women much better is pretty much because of American men are usually dealing with immature, selfish, and extremely arrogant girls. So the American men treat the foreign women better because we're used to treating irresponsible, arrogant women. And so the foreign women see that and they're like, wow, this is amazing. He's doing all this stuff for me, blah, blah, blah. And
there you go. I guess I see your point, but
just due to the fact of what American men have to put up with, gives them a leg up when it comes to foreign women. And on a side note to that, I also saw it not just with the Italian women.
I feel like foreign women, no offense, you think us American women would take anything? Foreign women, I think, would take anything.
Well, here's
anything.
Check this out.
Anything.
Were you raised like an American girl?
Of course.
Were
I
you?
would think so. Yeah.
Were you?
I don't know what's raised like an American girl. What's the definition
Carlos, in your family, would you say that you're more Puerto Rican or more American?
I would say more American.
You would say more American?
I mean, I don't know. I have different parts of my life that I was raised different ways. So.
But see, you're exposed to something
I was exposed to
that
both,
can be considered foreign.
Yeah.
And during our early conversations, I saw that in you. You weren't like the other American girls.
Okay. Yay.
Because you see some of these things that the other American girls do. Now, granted, I do think you're still young and you still do somewhat crazy things.
Yeah.
Like Drake.
I don't know. I think that's very immature that I have this obsession with Drake, but I really just can't get over it. Keep going.
So, those were some of the first things that I saw about you, and I was like, she could pass. She passes the smell test.
Smell test?
Oh, yeah.
What? That's weird. What do you mean smell test?
It's just an expression.
Smell me? Oh, okay. I was like, did you smell me? JK.
Like, you ever go to the kitchen and you had some crap that's been in the fridge for a while, and you got to smell it to make sure it's still good?
Yeah.
That's called passing the smell test.
Okay. All right.
So if you didn't pass the smell test, that would mean it's not good anymore.
There was some chicken in the fridge that did not pass the smell test.
Yeah, exactly.
They still wanted to cook it, though.
It's like turned.
I was like, no.
It's turned.
Okay.
Oh, someone says you're old as fuck, and that's shout out to DJ Change because he's tuning in.
Who? What?
DJ Change says you're old as fuck.
I'm old as fuck?
What does that have to do with anything?
Change? What is that? What the hell are you talking about? What's that got to do with shit?
What does that have to do with anything? You're gay.
I'm old as fuck. Come on, man. All right, as we're waiting for Change's answer, let's check this out. Unfortunately, American women, they do not have the overseas option. Women in general just will not marry down. If a guy has less than she does, she will not touch him.
Okay, hold on, wait. I'm sorry. Here goes when my Americanist or whatever kicks in. Like, you guys just really don't understand. Like, you guys think we're bitches for having that mindset, but let's be for real. Like, us women do so much for you men.
Like what?
If you guys,
what the hell do you do?
What do you mean? We cook, we clean, we give you bomb-ass sex, we take care of the children.
You got,
okay?
oh, all right.
All
right, stop, time out. Hold on, let's stop on the sex part, because I've got some shit to say about this.
Like, us women are like the backbone for you men. Sincerely. And if you think that you can get with me being on a lower level than me, like, honestly, this is so, like, fucked up for me to say, but I do not agree with that. I think it is completely okay for a woman who to not want a man who has lower than her. Unless there is a few exceptions, of course. There always is. There's always is. You can't help who you fall in love with. You can't help who you like, et cetera, et cetera. But I don't think it's wrong for girls to have that, what's that standard? I don't think it's wrong at all.
Well, here's what's wrong with it.
I think we deserve it.
Ladies, as soon as you put that standard on yourself, you can be bought. And you know what else gets bought?
Nah, you can't be bought.
Hookers. That's what gets bought.
Yes, women get
Hookers.
bought.
And that's why
Man.
men call gold diggers and have that low opinion of them, because basically you're selling yourself for a price. If you could put a price on yourself, you've pretty much become a hooker. So why would a man that has self-respect want to consider you for a long-term relationship? Think about it.
He's over here thinking I want the man to completely, like, take care of me 1,000%. No, I just don't want a guy who is on a lower level than me. I'm already struggling myself. Like, no offense, but, like, obviously that's going to put more stress on me. Thinking about...
Well, what do you... See, here's the thing. What do you mean by lower level?
Like, if you don't make as much money as me, pretty much it. No, because
Then
look,
that's a
I'm already
price.
struggling. No, look, because I'm already struggling how it is making whatever. Why am I going to put someone in my life who doesn't even have enough money to help their own selves? Like, I can hardly take care of myself. There's a guy who's making less than me. I know damn well he can't take care of himself. Then why would he try and put himself in a relationship where you're supposed to do things like that, because that's the stereotype? That's, no offense, we all live by that. Regardless of what anybody says, it is true. Females want that fairy tale shit, and that's because of society and how they raise
No, that's
us and
because
how
of movies.
It is.
That's
movies,
because
all that
women are
bullshit.
delusional and they
Exactly,
want the
because
movie.
we're crazy,
and
whatever,
the
blah,
players
blah,
can
blah,
fake
blah,
the
blah, blah,
movie
blah,
so
blah.
easily.
I don't think that makes me a gold digger at anything. That just makes me, I just don't want to, I don't want the stress of having to worry about you being broke. And that stresses me out. Like, I worry about myself being broke. Why should I worry about my man being broke? Like, because once I start caring about somebody, I care about somebody, and I want them to have their shit together and their shit on point. I shouldn't have to be worrying about you like that. Unless, you know, times get harder down along the road. But from the get-go, I don't want that. I don't want to be like, oh, can we go? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have money. Like, oh, I know, I'm sorry, we can't. Like, you know, I'm sorry that, you know, that you're going through that. But what do you expect? Like, when you're with a girl, like, that's just the things that come with it. And that's how it is, and that's how it's going to be. Like, I've already been that girlfriend. I've taken plenty of broke niggas as my man, okay? And every fucking time, it's a bunch of bullshit, okay? And I'm just saying from my experience.
Because
I'm
they're
done with
playing
men.
you, woman.
I'm done with men, broke-ass niggas, because they're stupid and they're a waste of time.
You've been telling me that for almost a year now,
I
since
know.
I first freaking met
I
you.
know.
You're sitting on there for like forever.
I'm sorry, but that's just how it is, and I don't think it's wrong, and I don't think us girls, that means that we're selling ourselves. We just have standards, and if we want to be treated nice and to be
What's the
taken out
standard
and
that you
everything-
should have?
What do you mean, what's the standard that we should
I've
have?
told you this on numerous
Oh,
instances.
yeah, not money, but ambition and, you know, drive and et cetera, et cetera. There you go. I'm not saying you got to be rich, but at least have enough to take me out to dinner without saying, oh, I can't pay for your half. Or at least have, like, something.
That's the mark of a
Goddamn.
player.
Gas
Oh,
to come
man.
see me. Gas to come
I
fucking
ain't got
see
money
me.
for
Like,
that. Can you? We might have to split this, baby.
But broke niggas do that too. Even if in their hearts that's their best intentions, it's just something that
Now,
I
want
don't
to
think
go
a
back.
girl should. I don't think it's a girl's place to be the one providing. Not at all.
I
Not
want
at
to
all.
go back. What do you got? What do you got, Dr. Love Strange?
All right, Chains asked a question. And this is for you, Miss Money. Do you think that it's the same thing that Drake is thinking about? The same thing you're saying about if guys should have all this? Do you think Drake is thinking about females should have the same thing?
Change.
Yeah.
If you saw these pictures, I could tell you right now, Drake isn't
Drake-
worried about no woman supporting his ass because he's looking at damn strippers.
I think
Okay?
when you're, I think
You
look,
should see the asses on
look,
these girls.
I get what
Change.
he's trying to
I'm
say.
telling you.
If I had money, if I was rich like Drake, there's honestly, if I was Drake and in his shoes, I wouldn't care about a woman's like.
I
problems
certainly
or
would.
anything, because once again,
I
I would be
would.
the man. I would be the man.
I got
and
money.
that's my
I don't
job
want her
anyway.
taking all my stuff.
Okay, well then don't see, the thing is, you men think when a girl says, when you see me thinking that, me saying that, oh, I need a man with money.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, when I go, I want a man with money, okay? Okay, it's not in like a gold digger way. It just really is just like the security blanket. Like, I don't want, if I'm gonna get with a guy, I want to know that our future could possibly like be stable. Like, I don't, like, you guys wouldn't, I don't think nobody gets what I'm trying to get at. And I know there's plenty of females out there that have the
Oh
same
yeah, I know
things
what
as
you're
me.
trying to get at, and that's exactly what it is. You want the security, and you think that that's what the security is going to be, but the ambition will get that for you in the end.
And of course, you wait around and stuff and everything. But
What is it that this whole women bring bomb ass sex to the equation?
well, I mean,
Let me
some
tell you
women-
something, ladies. No, you don't.
we
I've
don't.
I don't know if I should say this, but I've been with some women that were dead freaking fish. They just freaking laid there. All right? Bad. You ladies need to learn to move in bed. If you learn to move in bed, it'll probably make the guy want to reconsider his position on what he should do with you.
Exactly.
As far as a actual relationship goes.
But I mean, when you get the girl with the full package, I mean, why wouldn't you complain about?
When I get a girl with a full package, I can tell you right away, that's it, I'm off the market, I'm done.
That's good. Why are they calling you so much?
Turn it off. Just turn the phone off.
Turn the phone off. Tell them if they have something to comment, just tell them to get on our Facebook page or tweet us at T2
Yeah, what are they doing? Who is that?
Hello?
We got a
Okay, never mind.
we got an interruption. Turn the ringer off.
Blinds wide open, so he can't see you.
You turn the ringer off?
Dark when he's sleeping. Yeah. Damn.
Is that
where
a Drake
am I?
song?
No, it's Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
So
Look at that again. Like
her phone's blowing up. Whoever's doing this, stop.
it's my dad.
Yo, Jay just made a comment. Abel got a booty call.
Oh damn!
Oh, that.
A booty call right now. That's kind of okay. Tell him he likes booty calls. He does that often to girls, but I'm not the one.
Look at this one. Life is too short to deal with American women.
I'm not gonna front though. When you're with okay. So tell me how I was dating this one guy before, and I had told him something about his weight, and he was like, "Well, we're already in a relationship, and so you're telling me if we fall in love, you're gonna like break up with me if I get fat?" And I was like, "I mean, I'm not gonna break up with you, but I'm not gonna let you be fat. Like, men do it too. You American men do it too. So what do you mean?" American women get fat. Like, you guys get fat right along with us. I've seen plenty of fat old couples all the time, and they're super freaking happy. And foreign women stay skinny because them bitches don't eat, and plus when they do, it's
Them
all
bitches
fancy
don't
shit.
eat.
Yeah, we like food, so what? Drake likes it.
Oh.
I know.
We go back to Drake.
I know.
Just give it up. He's already married. We've got Mrs.
No,
Drake.
he
We've
is
got Mrs. Drake. Yeah, we
not.
got Mrs. Drake.
No, he is not. I hope every girl that is, like, in his past life just moves on and completely forgets about him so he can be lonely. And
Not likely. Not likely. So here's what Patrick from Oregon writes. American women are very fat and unfeminine. All you have to do is travel to any foreign country to see the difference. True. Very true. American women have lost all their femininity and sense of affection. You notice this at the teen level.
That's so unfair.
That's why so many American men fall in love with foreign women. They are so much more pleasant and attractive. Life is too short to deal with an obese, unfeminine American wife.
I agree, but that's so unfair. Like, I agree. Okay, we can't help it. Yes, indeed. We are not that feminine, and we are extremely fat sometimes. But, like, you gotta see, like, we're from different freaking countries. Like, why are you gonna diss us like that? Like, that's so mean. Like, okay, well, girls in foreign countries hardly brush their teeth. And they hardly brush their hair. They hardly do anything with their hair. They don't even look fly the majority of the time. They're just beautiful because they are foreign, and that's just, like, the culture. That's just, like, the race. That's what runs in their blood is natural beauty. It's just that type of beauty. But,
Natural beauty.
like, seriously, like, there's definitely flaws about foreign women, okay? And we could look that up just so
What are you doing?
American women
Stop,
get their
stop,
fair share.
stop.
Oh,
Don't touch
snap.
that.
So sorry.
She's over here playing with a mic. You're not even monitoring this. Mr. Nice
Terrible.
Guy,
It's
you need to have
awful.
the headphones
Why
on.
is there a toothbrush and toothpaste right
That's
there?
for me.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have time to get it in. I had some chicken wings before the show.
Oh, really? You did too? I did too.
Yeah.
I had hot wings with some blue cheese.
I can't have blue cheese, so I had the ranch.
Why?
Because I can't have blue cheese.
Why can't you have blue
My
cheese?
diet.
Oh, but ranch is better.
It's not cheese.
Oh,
I know, man. I'm supposed to stay away from cheese, but I can't help it. It sucks.
Look at I don't know what it is with the post on this blog in November,
I think
but
there's
most
more
of them
fat
are about the women being fat. And there's some fat women out there that can pull it off. And I've mentioned this before. One of my friends from high school, she was a cheerleader back in high school, and she got fat, and she's still very pretty in the face. I showed you pictures, and you met her at the Halloween gig.
Okay, yeah.
She was awesome, and she, being the weight she is, she was wife material. So some of these guys, yeah, for the most part, try not to be fat, but if you have the personality, if you have the confidence, and she had both, if you have those, you can still be able to get a guy. Just be confident. Confidence is sexy. You all ladies want the confidence in men, guess what? Men want the same thing.
Okay, seriously, fucking seriously. This guy is a fucking douchebag, okay? And I'm gonna curse because he's a fucking idiot, okay?
What did he say?
He is such a fucking douchebag. Okay, he goes, I agree with this topic. I think American women, when compared to the rest of the world, are the most laziest in appearance. They dress down to their pajamas when they go out. They get really fat. That's all that fits. Maybe that's all that fits. They hardly wear makeup or heels. They smell. They don't shower. I was born here, and I get consistent put downs and dirty looks when I get dressed up and wear a little makeup. I find this country is a bad road. Okay, there she is. Completely right. Okay, completely right. If I were to come in a regular fucking place, in some heels, some jeans, my makeup, my hair done, everybody look at me and be like, "Why is she so dressed up?" So then why would us Americans do that? Why would us Americans dress up and do all that on a normal basis when we do that and people are like, why are you wearing that? Why are you look like this? Why are you doing like that? But yeah, y'all complain about us being unclassy, not doing this, not doing that, smelling bad, not dressed too good, blah, 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 not being beautiful 24/7, but when we do it, it's unnecessary. And plus, you American men all the time tell us we don't need all that to look good. You men make us so comfortable with ourselves. Like, it's beyond belief that, of course, we're going to act that way. Like,
well, a lot of the times the guys are just getting their dick sucked.
I don't even know what that has to do with anything.
He's getting some. He's not probably not worried as much.
Whatever, I'm
but he's still not going to commit to you, so don't get that twisted, ladies. He's still not going to commit to you. Oh, let's get married. No,
trust me, I tried that wearing heels all day, 24/7, makeup all the time, looking good all the time, blah, 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 blah. And every time I would do that, somebody would just always have to make comments, why are you dressed like that? Why? And I'm like, well, damn, what y'all want? Like, see,
Quit trying to please other people.
Contradicting.
I
don't care. I'll do it by myself on a regular basis because I think I look sexy as hell, and it makes me feel completely great inside when I look like that. There's no problem. But the thing is, like, this whole thing is so much contradiction. Even you saying that, you know, us American women, is still contradiction because you guys allowed us to be that way. In the beginning, think about it. In the beginning, before this day and age, when the first founding fathers of America came on here, us American women were some classy fucking bitches, all right? Let's be real. Like, we wouldn't show anything. We were, like, lame, and we were so uncool. And
lame and uncool.
I mean, like, we were, like, you know, like, the ideal ladies.
I'm confused.
And then as the years got on and on and on, the founding fathers were fat. What the hell? Like, come on. Like, let's be cool.
Who was fat?
George Washington was fat.
He was not fat.
That nigga had a beer belly, okay?
And?
The only, like, skinny president was, like, Lincoln. That's because he was tall. All the other presidents were truly
What about Thomas Jefferson? He wasn't fat.
Yeah, he was. He actually looked kind of fit and, like, nice. So was J.F. Kennedy's fine ass. But look, all I'm trying to say
J.F. Kennedy, one of the founding fathers.
We started out with class and everything, and I think that it's. Well, no, he was not one of the founding fathers. I know that. I'm not retarded. But I mean, I was just naming a president that was good looking. But I'm just saying, I don't know. I think American men gave us American ladies the rights to present ourselves this way and show ourselves this way because you guys okay it. So for you guys to complain about us being this, you guys it.
No. See, women are getting this confused. If the guy is not committing to you because you're doing these things, he's not okaying it.
What are you talking about?
He's just using you for sex.
What are you talking about? People, even in relationships, like I told you about, the guy was dating, he's like, oh, so you would break up with me if we both got fat? He got mad at me for saying that. So, and there's plenty of guys out there. I'll be like, oh, I don't care. I love my girl. Oh, babe, you look good even in your sweatpants. And, oh, you look good with no makeup. Oh, you even look good with your hair all fucked up like that. Blah, blah, blah. In relationships. Regardless if they're in relationships, out of relationships. Even when I talk to my
That's
homeboys.
usually because he's probably trying to get his dick sucked.
Shut up. Even when I'm talking to my boys and, you know, I ask their opinion about that, they even say, we don't need girls with all that. Like, some men are extremely shallow, and they do need all that. And that's perfectly fine. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I think, you know, girls should act that way that the men want. But then again, you guys say that you want something else. The whole thing is a fucking big contradiction. Because I know plenty of men that says that it's okay for a girl to be chilled, not wear makeup, not wear heels, blah, 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 blah. And then there's plenty of men that want the other way. So I think this is a very, it's not a strong enough argument. It's not a strong enough argument. Even though I do agree with a lot of what he says, because that is true about, you know, American women, but I don't think us American women are completely that shitty.
Why are you lumping yourself in with the rest of them?
What do you mean? Well, because I'm from America.
And?
I don't know. Plus, I
You got this Puerto Rican thing going on.
I got, like...
Ghetto.
Everybody thinks... What? Ghetto? How am I ghetto today? What did I do ghetto today?
Yeah, what
Did
should
I
you
do
get
ghetto
on
today
today?
that made you say that?
No, ghetto. The whole.
Change. Is she being ghetto?
What, my attitude is ghetto?
I mean, this give it being loud. I should say.
Oh, loud? That's just me. That's my voice. I guess that does have to do with being ghetto, though, too. But
Yeah, because
Puerto Rican people are loud, though.
Yeah, no, especially when y'all start speaking Spanish, y'all even louder.
Exactly, so...
I
It
haven't
ain't
heard you
just
bust
because
out
I'm
your
ghetto.
Spanish yet.
No, I don't speak Spanish.
You don't speak Spanish?
Wow.
No,
Why?
because I just wasn't raised speaking Spanish. I just don't know how to speak
Americanized.
Spanish. Like,
Maybe she is more American.
I understand Spanish because people around me spoke it, but I never picked up, like, actually speaking it. Like, I could be around Spanish people and be totally Spanish, whatever. I'll just be the Spanish person that doesn't know how to speak Spanish.
Oh, jeez.
And everybody already bashes me about that, so don't go on bashing me about not knowing how to speak Spanish. Because every time a Spanish person comes up to me, they start talking to me in Spanish.
Habla español.
And I'm just like, bro, like, talk English.
Was that a little redneckish accent there? Yeah.
Habla español. Bro. Okay, but yeah.
Did you see the movie Inglourious Bastards?
That movie was awesome.
My goodness.
Everybody should see
He
that
goes
movie.
to speak Italian, and he had the worst Tennessee accent placed into Italian. It was absolutely hysterical. And then the guy, the guy that plays Christopher Waltz, just loses it. I mean, he practically fell on the ground, rolling around, listening to this guy say "Buongiorno." I mean, it was just what?
No, she was just looking at herself in the camera.
She's always looking at herself in the camera. So,
Okay.
did you take a picture of yourself in the mirror before the show?
No, actually, no. I didn't, but thanks.
Yeah, normally she takes
Normally.
a picture of herself.
'Cause normally
It's
I
like a
look pretty,
ritual.
but
She comes in, takes
I
a
don't
picture of
look pretty.
herself, posts it online. I end up hearing
First
about
of
it
all,
from Dr. Lovestrange.
First of all, I'm going to need you to shut up because I do not do that all the time. I've done that here and there, okay? So you don't need to be putting me out there looking like some super, like, picture whore because it's not even like that.
They just have to
So,
go to your
thank
page
you.
and see the pictures.
Okay,
They
we'll
know.
go right ahead. Okay. Okay, keep going. Keep talking.
What
shit.
is it? What is
pictures
it?
do you post? I can't help that I look good, that I take nice fucking pictures.
I look
like,
good. I take nice
That's
pictures.
fine then. Okay, so what's wrong with people posting it? Like, why do people always have to talk shit? Like, y'all think that shit is so funny and it's
Because
not.
men don't understand. We don't understand the fascination with pictures, and we don't understand the fascination with freaking shoes.
Whoa, shoot.
Well, first of all, shoes
Shoes. We're talking
are
about
absolutely
shoes, man.
perfect in every way. They make everything, like, glorious, okay? So you need to understand
I'm with
the
her.
point of shoes, okay? But the shoes are absolutely
I'm
unnecessary.
with her on that one.
But pictures, I don't know. I just photograph well, so I just like taking pictures of myself. I like looking at myself. I can't help it. I'm not conceited. I'm not conceited for the far, but I can't help it. No, I'm not conceited. I'm not conceited at all. I'm not even that pretty to be conceited. I just like taking pictures, and I think I look cute in pictures. It's just one of those things.
So there's another part of this I wanted to cover, and they don't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean.
That's a lie.
Not necessarily,
That's a lie.
but here it is. And I had to deal with this week. actually had to deal with this with Mrs. Drake.
You're welcome.
American women don't want to have children. So this one is the key, ladies, to kind of figure out if the guy is a player or what. Now, the standard answer for all the guys out there, and you ladies have heard it a million times, and this is why you are now saying that you don't want children, is that guys say that they don't want children. Basically, when a guy says that, it's you need to stick around and figure out if that's really the case. If he sticks to that gun adamantly, he's just trying to get into your pants. He's not interested in a long-term relationship with you. And then when you say that to him and he's going along with it,
No, I just think that people's opinions change over time. Like, if I first start talking to someone, I'll be like, no, I don't want any children, blah, blah, blah. You shouldn't, like, stop talking to me because I'm pretty sure if I spend, like, a couple years with you, I'm going to be like, oh, my God, I'm so in love with you. You're my soulmate. Let's have some fucking kids. Like, I don't think that's even, like, I don't think anything you had to say was, like opinions
Us
change
men,
over time. Like,
if we come across a girl that does not want to have children, a few things go off in our heads. Number one, something's probably abnormal with this girl. Number two, I could probably just have sex with this girl and not have to worry about it. So you're setting yourself up to become a sex object. That's what's going on. And that's what you ladies need to realize. Now, do we want to hear about baby talk? Hell no.
hold on, wait,
We don't really want to hear about it, but at the same time, we want things to naturally progress. And I know there's so much gray area in this, but the point is that you can set yourself up for failure to just being in a relationship that's got no potential for an actual future by sticking to this gun of not wanting children.
I know plenty of couples that don't want children and they're like old and still don't have children. Like, I don't understand, like, how does that, I just don't get what you're getting at. Like, I don't agree with that at all.
Ooh.
I don't think you just said that if a girl doesn't want to have children and, you know, they're having sex, then he's just going to see her as an object, or what did you say?
A sex
No,
object.
it's not. What? That makes no fucking sense. Like, how does that make sense? Just because I don't have kids, I can't
It makes
fuck?
sense to us guys. It does not make sense to women because women get emotionally
want kids, I
involved
can't
before
fuck.
they'll have sex.
So because
Unless they're
I
hooking.
don't want sex, me having sex, because I don't want to have children, me having sex makes me, like, what? Like, I don't see that. Like, I don't get it. Like, what is females not wanting to have kids and having sex? How is that a big deal? How does that make them look low? How does that... Some people generally just don't want kids. What's wrong with that? Like, how does that...
I'm just saying, a woman that comes at me and says she don't want kids, I'm out. I'm not going to tolerate that stuff. I want to have a family.
Tolerate... Okay, well then, yeah. Then, okay.
And that's what this guy's saying. Real men will want to have a family. So, who are these couples that don't have any kids that you know about? I mean,
Jack and Jill from Puss in Boots. They were like 6 years.
Jack and Jill
from Puss in Boots.
from
But for real though. But no.
cartoon characters.
No,
Freaking
but
cartoon characters.
I know there's plenty of couples in the world that have lived their whole entire life together and that have not had children because they have both decided they will not want children. Like, if your partner does not want to have children, that's fine. Leave them. Who cares? But don't sit here and look down on them because of that and just think they're some whore or some slut who could only use her vagina for one thing and it's not obviously popping out kids. So, I mean, like, I don't see anything wrong with that. And I think that's very mean of you to look at women who don't want to have kids as that way. Like, that's so, like... fucked up. Like, am I gonna look at a guy?
Not
like,
just me.
well, that's
Look at this guy.
retarded as shit.
Therefore, they don't want to have kids. Therefore, what intelligent man would want to get involved with an American woman? He says it right there. I mean, it's right there.
So, I'm pretty sure there's intelligent men in the world who don't want to have kids.
Yeah, those are the ones that want to just have sex. You've been paying attention?
That doesn't mean they can't. Okay, if you're in a relationship and you just have sex and you guys never have kids, what's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Tell me, please. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's
Is
wrong
it
with
really
that?
love?
Why does that matter? Some people just don't want kids. They don't want kids. What does that have to do with if you love the person or not? That still doesn't have nothing to do with it. If you don't want kids.
My point is
you don't
this.
want kids.
My point is this. The man probably is not in love with the girl. The girl might be in love with the guy.
That just because I'm in love with someone doesn't mean I want their children. Just doesn't mean I even want children in general. That
You mean
doesn't.
like Drake?
I do not want his children. Nor do I desire to have his children, even if we got into
You
a
just want to have
relationship.
sex with him?
No! Why do people look at it that way? That's fucking retarded. Not everybody has sex to have children. That makes
So you want to be with Drake,
Right.
but you don't want to have sex with him?
Of course, I want to have sex with him. But that doesn't mean I want to have his fucking children. What is so wrong with that? What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing absolutely wrong with that.
What if Drake wants kids in the future?
Then I'll make the exception for Drake. That's Drake. That's
So
my
you don't
hero.
want to have kids?
No, I definitely want kids, so I'm not one of those females. But I'm saying if I were one to not want kids, I do not want men or a guy who I'm in a relationship to see me that way. Like, that's just so wrong. Like, just because it's my personal belief, my personal want, I don't want to have to take care of somebody. I don't want that responsibility. I just don't want kids. Like, I don't want to fuck on my body. I don't want my vagina to get big. I don't want any of that. What's wrong with that? Like, opinions change, so guys should realize that over time a female's mind might change. Like, I just don't think it's right for like that to be a big deal or to downgrade a woman because of that. I don't think it is. I don't think it's right at all. J-Lo actually didn't even want kids. Mark Anthony pressed straight into it.
And
Look at them now.
And
So what a great life their children's going to have besides being rich. Their parents aren't even together because of a bad choice that she made that she should have kept on to. Like, I don't think men, I don't even think, or even women should look down on men
she
when they
wanted
don't
a
want kids.
career.
Exactly. Some other people have different motives and different
Let's
wants
take a
in
look
life.
at let's take
They
a
have
look at
different wants.
the other
Fine.
at the other end of that.
Okay. And she gave him kids.
The Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, and Jennifer Aniston triangle.
Okay, and we all know Jennifer Aniston is not no hoe. So just because she did not want kids, you're telling me all she was good for him is just sex.
Now here's the situation. We don't know if she did not want kids or if she can't have kids.
Okay.
But the result was still the same.
Mhm.
Brad Pitt was like,
And that's fine.
"She's
That's
awesome,
okay.
but I'm gonna have to dip out. I want kids."
And that's fine.
He decided, and that's what this guy is trying to say. That
But what-
when a man wants to have a family, that's going to be very important.
And that's fine and everything, but I'm saying what you said was offensive about the girl being
Look, I'm
useful
dealing in
pretty
generalities.
much.
Of course, not every woman's going to be like that, but the women that are like that need to realize what they're stepping into and how men are perceiving them, because that is important. If they want a relationship, they're going to have to be very upfront about that. And they're going to have to watch the man's behavior, because he might want to have children, and therefore he probably might just say, well, I'll just have fun with her while it lasts, and then I'll move on. You see what I'm saying?
And foreign girls are the sluttiest too. Like, they have like all those drugs, all those nightclubs on the grounds. They be like everywhere. I'm sorry, there's just something.
My foreign girlfriend that I had, she
probably
was
with it.
not she was not a druggie.
But I bet one of the younger generation over there on
She
that
was
side
in
of
the
the
younger
world,
generation. We were both in our 20s,
They all
early 20s.
Well, all I know is that I don't know. Whatever, Ben.
It's submissive.
Huh?
It's submissive. They know how to be more submissive for women.
Well, no, I mean, they have
Submit to their
they have a
man.
very liberalized society, especially in Europe.
Submit to their man.
But see, the thing that I noticed, like when I was living in Italy, it was the feminism in Italy was completely different from the feminism in America. The feminism in America is anti-man.
Yeah, that's why I realized
is
too.
it's not just pro-woman. It's completely anti-man here in America.
Yeah, it is.
Like men are treated as something bad, something
Yup,
evil.
exactly.
Over there, they don't treat that.
That's what I meant by
Well,
submission.
They don't
because
do
some
that.
women, exactly.
Their system is like, this was the way I just kind of perceived it. The men could still be men and the women could still be women. And they understood that there are in fact differences, and they treated each other with respect.
That,
And that's what was key. They treated each other with respect.
that's
So it might be hard to comprehend because of how feminism is defined here in America, but women were comfortable being women, not just oh, I'm a woman and man needs to recognize. No, it wasn't about the man needs to recognize. They were comfortable being women. They were confident in who they were, and that's what was sexy.
You know,
submissive. That's what I meant by
you know-
submissive.
No, they're not submissive. It's not about submissive.
I think us American women, or American women in general, whatever who cares? I think American women, what he's, saying, I think we just, American women, whatever. It's like, we're over that, like, stage, that day and age. Like, us women want to be more independent now. Like, we want to do what we want. Like, we have intentions like men now. Like, it's just, over time, things change. Like, we don't want to fit that role of a woman anymore. We shouldn't have to stay home with that, like, 24/7 taking. And I understand that's right. That's good.
How
But
you gonna submit to your man?
whatever.
How you gonna show? How you gonna let your man be a man when he wants to provide, when he wants to help out? Because if you can do it yourself, then what's he there for?
And that's I'm not
Don't you
saying
want
that,
to be?
but,
Don't you want to be wanted or needed?
But men need to also know that we're just not something that you could put on a pedestal. Like,
What do you mean?
we're not something that we could just, like, the thing is like, I don't mind, being the wifey type, staying home, cooking, cleaning, whatever, letting the man provide and everything. But I do feel American women, like, they feel like, they're not about that life anymore.
Well, for
Like,
about
they're
100
just
years,
not.
that mentality has been demonized by the feminists.
And I know that. And I know, so...
And
Very-
so it's
but you
by
can't-
this stage, after 100+ years, it's ingrained that it's evil. And it's seen as evil, that the man is keeping her down and whatever and blah, blah, blah.
And that's all different opinions, but I just don't think men should...
And what that's
This
really doing is destroying the natural way a man loves a woman.
Yeah.
Providing for her.
Yeah.
Proclaiming for her.
Yep.
What are the three P's? Profess.
Pursue.
No, profess. Protect and provide.
But
Pursue,
but then y'all come
pursue.
up with things such as gold diggers. All you ladies want to be taken care of. Blah blah blah.
Because the
but
traditional
so then we're known
roles,
as that. So then it's
the
just
tradition of, like you mentioned earlier, those classy women that the founding fathers had. Yeah. They were comfortable in being women. They were comfortable in being who
they didn't do shit
are.
with their lives.
Yes,
they
they
didn't
did.
work.
And it's
Yes,
not.
they did.
Besides
Oh,
in the house and maybe
oh,
in the field.
That's a job. That's a job.
And-
Wow, they didn't
like-
do. See, that's
That's a
the
job.
that's the
No, and
misnomer.
that's fine.
They
and
did
that's
a lot.
Fine, but I'm
They
just
did
saying
a
that
lot.
there's other women that are done. Like there's other women that don't feel that way, and I just don't think they should be put down because of that. Like I just don't because some
they
men
think-
like women like that though. Some women like
See,
men
the
who are all about
demonization of men.
themselves.
The demonization
up.
of men is that it's evil if a man tries to protect her because she should be her own person. She should stand up for herself. Blah 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 blah. That's been demonized. Being a man is like we are getting inundated with that men are evil, which is one of the reasons why this show is what it's becoming. Is because men are finally saying, "Hey, this is how we're thinking," because we're so inundated with our media and with our society that it's the View, Desperate Housewives. I mean, for crying out loud, they're putting pink ribbons on football players.
What's wrong with that? They're supporting women who's had breast. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with
I
that?
don't care about that when I'm watching football.
All that is so fucked up. It doesn't matter.
It's not about
Like,
being effed up.
I don't care
My
about
sister-
Don't look
my
at
sister-
it. Like, what is
look,
having
my-
a pink ribbon? Why does that make you?
No,
Why does that
time out.
interrupt your football?
Oh, time out.
How does that interrupt
Time
your
out.
football?
Time out.
Okay, go.
My sister,
Ugh.
my sister's had the little pink ribbon on her car for a long time, so I've known about this issue.
Yeah.
She supports this issue. I support the issue. I don't want to see pink on my football players. Now, don't get me wrong, I love pink. Guys usually do love pink on women because we like to get into the pink.
Oh, God.
Anyways,
But,
that's
I mean,
stupid. That shouldn't affect that shouldn't. Oh my gosh, you guys are so
We
stuck
want
on being
we still
macho
want to
and-
do our things where we're doing sports. We don't want it to have it's Women's Day in sport.
It's not Women's Day just because they put on pink and they support.
It
the
certainly
breast,
seems that
breast
way.
cancer.
Do you know men get breast cancer too?
Thank you. So there you go.
Hey, I don't want to get my tits smashed in
there
that
you
machine.
go.
Well, they do. Well, men do get breast cancer too. So it's not
There
just
you
for
go.
women.
Thank you.
We
Thank
suffer
you,
from
Maurice.
prostate cancer more. And
It
testicular.
doesn't matter.
and
We're
testicular
affected-
cancer.
We all can get affected by the same disease.
That's what, I really don't see why that would interrupt your football or anything. I'm sorry, sweetie, but you're wrong for that.
I don't want to see pink ribbons on my football players. I'm just
They
saying.
look good, though. They sure do.
No,
look
they
good in
don't.
pink. Yes,
They look like a
do.
bunch of girls.
Well, if you think
Okay.
about this, Joel, if they're wearing pink, who you think's gonna watch more, females or males?
It's going to be the same amount of males because not all males are going to be like, oh, they're fucking wearing pink. I'm going to turn off the TV. What a ruin. It ruined my
their
mood.
wives,
Like-
their wives or girlfriend that might want to watch too. Just
Yeah,
to
of
look at the
course.
guys, like my mom. My mom doesn't
So,
care about pink.
I got a question. What you're telling me is that if a guy wears pink, the women are going to be more interested? Are you kidding me?
I thought it was
Ladies,
awesome.
really, do you want your guys wearing pink?
No.
Really? She says no. She said,
But I thought it was awesome that they were.
Yeah,
And I
that's all.
was really into it. I thought it was for a great cause, and it made me happy.
it is a good cause.
But they
So
do
then
it
why
for-
are you doubting it?
Because I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it on my
if
football
it's-
players.
But it only fits for a good cause. But if they're gonna wear it permanently, yeah, it could be a problem.
Yeah, then it's a problem.
It has to mean something.
I'm so stereotypes. Some men look good in pink though. No, some men do look good. Oh, I saw this
maybe back
fine
in the
guy.
80s, and we're
Yeah,
going to end
the
it on
80s.
that note.
What?
We're going to end it on that note. Men look good in pink, maybe back in the 80s when Miami Vice was the big shit. So
Yeah,
there you
they
have
look
it,
good
folks.
then.
That's the terrible truth. And until next week, we're out.
Yeah, you never listen to what anybody else says. Such a stubborn one, I think I'm in love with you. Come on, you're such a sweet little honey. Your smile's the loveliest and the lovely, yeah. Ditch that guy, we'll go outside. I know what we can do it. I go, I've been told I can't win, so there it is. First you say you can, then you say you can't. You don't wanna take a chance. Well, my name is Larry. I'm a Libra. I must be the biggest sucker this side of Suckerville. Good evening, ma'am. There she goes, there she goes, there she goes again. When she goes, no one knows who or where she's been. And I should